Hello, and welcome to Transformation Tuesday. This is the place where, on request, I share one of my own transformation markers, a place where I actually notice personal growth in my own life, where I'm in that process of coming to understand my design, to really know my design and my purpose. And have made some great progress these last few years, but it's the recent stuff I've been asked to share. So here's one. This happened last Thursday. Oh, in case you don't know who I am, I'm Sandra Allen Lovelace, and I happen to be a transformation coach, trauma informed. And yes, it's who I am really, but it's also what I do. Now let me share this story. I had been noticing and really paying attention to how my workflow was going through my days. And I noticed that sometimes, pretty regularly actually, I found myself pushing things out closer and closer to a deadline, adding on the time pressure, and it wasn't working so well for me. And so I began to notice that I was doing all these little side projects. Like all of a sudden it was really important that I upload this thing, which took forever. There's something actually uploading now. Or I had to stop and fold all my napkins and make sure they were lined up in the linen closet. So that was exaggeration. I don't know if I've ever done that. But you know what the kind of thing I mean, right? You go by and think, oh, right now is the perfect time to straighten this, whatever it is. But really, there's this pressing thing over here that needs really attention. So, it was the end of a long day. I was tired, and all I wanted to do was go lie down. I thought, well, it's only 6 or 6:30. That's probably too soon to go to bed, but it's too late to take a nap. I've rested, we'll call it that way in the past, and I never really fully come back to functional sleep or rest or whatever for an hour or so at that late in the day, and then my brain doesn't really start to function again. So I thought, oh man, I can feel it. My body is just screaming at me to take a nap. I think I'm going to go lie down. And I started to walk in that direction, and the little voice said, now, Sandra, realize what you're doing. You have these graphics that you need to create. Tomorrow, this is going on. You don't want to work on that on the weekend. The first workshop of Transformation Series number 2 is coming up, and you're going to want 1 or 2 of those graphics for that. Do you really want to do that? You know, you're leaving that weight on the back of your mind. And in that instant, I realized that what I had been doing, and it's a chronic habit that it's going to take me time to work on that. I was abandoning myself. I was even though, yes, my body told me I was tired. It was that drained feeling like I really need to lie down and honestly escape into a book. But I know my thoughts were correct. It was going to leave me with that burden to either add in to try to get it done on Friday or take it into the weekend, which I did. I was abandoning myself. And I paused in the hallway and I said, Sandra, that's exactly what you're doing. And you have been doing it. So what are you going to do about that? Choice. The fact that God created men and women, mankind, with the opportunity to choose. And we didn't do too well right there at the beginning. But really, we have the opportunity, the blessing, the privilege, the responsibility to choose. And I paused there for a minute or so. I'm glad nobody was there to time me. And I just thought, oh, but I am so tired. I need my creativity when I'm working on graphics. I don't know what I'm going to do. And I thought, just go and get started. Even if you just get the 1 done, or maybe 2, it is 2 actually, for this coming week, then it'll be okay. You'll have that done. Well, I don't know if it would surprise you, but I came back in here to my office, opened up my Canva program, and went to work. And there are going to be 4 workshops in this new transformation series, number 2. And the graphics are absolutely wonderful. I ended up working, 3 hours, maybe 4 hours on them. Now, what I did was I got the first one done and I thought, okay, the first one's done. Now let's work on this other one. Well, that wasn't so interesting. And see, so my body, my brain was back in gear. My body didn't feel that tired thing. And I thought, well, I really like this one over here. I'm going to work on this one now because it inspires me. So I got that one done. And then I said, I got another one that I had worked on a little before, but I didn't like the image I'd chosen. Went in and re-chose images and played with this and that. And the final one was really the most powerful one. And I got that one. That was so thrilling. All right, let's go back and do the other one, which is just letters on the page, but I wanted them to look nice. And I went back over there and I said, all right, Sandra, you're done now. You've got all 4 of them laid out. They're all right on where they need to be. This is good. You can polish them off another day. And then I thought, yeah, well, I should probably add a copyright on there. That's how happy I am about them. Let's put copyrights on there. I'll just go in and do that. So when I went in to do that, that was actually fun. And it was easy enough to do one in copy, so that wasn't too draining, not too much time. And I said, these would work out much better in 8.5 by 11 size, because then they would be great for slides to use later. I'm just going to hold them up for the talks this series, but on and on and on. So I went back in and took all 4 of them. Actually, there were 5, and took all 5 of them. And I created them as 8.5 by 11s, copied them down onto my desktop as PDFs. So they're going to be really beautiful for print. And then I went and got my little thumb drive and put them on there, all ready to take to Staples. And I got them done. And I love them all. Yes, it was late when I went downstairs, but I only eat a light dinner anyway, so I made myself a little sort of snack. But the feeling of being accomplished and having those things off my plate, not like going out to shovel for 2 hours and coming in exhausted like that, but at least the project was done. I didn't have that heaviness at all. I was just happy. And that transformation episode experience is carrying me forward. It's one of the reasons this video is being done now. I didn't give in because the morning was disrupted. It's because I'm not abandoning me. I know the things on my list that I want to accomplish today, and I'm going to keep going until they're done. I have one more video, and then I'm going to work on an article that's due on March 2nd. So that's what transformation looks like. And yet there are principles there, but your story will be different than mine. If you want to know more about this, you can find a lot of my videos over on YouTube, at my YouTube channel, Sandra Allen Lovelace on YouTube. You can find me also on Facebook. Maybe that's where you're going to see this. Anyway, reach out. If this is something you'd really like to get involved in, just like and comment and share. But you can contact me at sandraallenlovelace@gmail.com to set up a clarity call and see if maybe this is something you'd like some support with. Okay. Transformation Tuesday.